Hi Pisces, and welcome to Arcana Priestess. So for those of you guys that are new, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. All right, so I was trying to figure out what to do. I was like, what should I do for your guys' reading? And then I went to grab an oracle deck, and then I saw these three decks, and I was like, pink, 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 pink. So pink is a huge significance, and it doesn't matter if you are a man or if you are a woman, pink is going to be your color. When you're seeing this video, pink is going to be a sign, right? There's also these videos where there's this like video going around TikTok and you follow a color. Do that. Some of you guys will run into a soulmate. You will find your new favorite restaurant. Something will happen, but follow the color pink. Wear the color pink. If you're a feminine energy and you have a pink necklace, a pink ring, wear it. If you are interested in crystals, I have a crystal boutique, so the link is in the description box below. Rose quartz. I have a bunch of different rose quartz, but what I saw for you was the rose quartz chunks. And you can pull whatever one you feel called to pull, but the chunk is what I saw in my head. So just follow the pink, All right, Pisces, let's get started with your reading. So for those of you that are new, welcome. And if you are returning, I'm so glad to have you. If you are new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to hit that subscribe button, as every single one of my subscribers is automatically entered in a giveaway each month to win a free personal reading. Everything you need for personal readings is in the description box below. And if you haven't seen your intimate reading, I will leave it in the description box below. So let's see. Pisces. Connect with your feminine energy, right? Literally seeking you, completely divine feminine, right? This is the time for you to enhance your feminine energy. So I'm literally seeing somebody sleeping in silk, changing their bed sheets to silk. Somebody who is putting bed spray, that rose bed spray on their pillow before they go to bed. Like every night I have a certain bed spray that I put on my pillow before I go to bed, and I just feel so good. You don't put on perfume because you're going out. You put on every time I don't smell perfume, I put it on again. I don't care if I'm just sitting in the house and it's just me, because it makes me feel good, right? So it's doing things for yourself, doing things that are gonna make you feel good. This is a really good time for you to update your wardrobe, a really good time for you to just make sure you're looking good. Don't put yourself out there. You're going to attract, right? You are embodying that Empress energy. So if you're fighting for somebody right now, take all of your energy back, because what's going to be for you is what you're going to be attracting around this time. And I think you're going to be more attractive around this time. It's like this beautiful Venusian energy that is surrounding you guys, and it's so beautiful. And this actually, it's very interesting because this card is like one of the words, it's like a Venusian oracle deck. So it's interesting that's the energy that we're getting. Like everything is pink, everything is beautiful. And yeah, so just do little things that can really connect you with your divine energy. Even there's people that teach like etiquette, right? Like do this rather than that. This is how you open the door instead of opening the door like this. This is how you grab something from somebody instead of grabbing it like this. Like little tiny things that are going to make you a little bit more feminine, right? Because if you are somebody who, had a lot of trauma growing up or things like that, just experienced an energy where you had to go into self-protective mode, you were, or you're the person where you're just very independent, you do things yourself, you don't depend on people because you never were able to, so you really take care of yourself. You end up going into this very, very masculine energy, and even if you look feminine and you just feel like you have all these feminine qualities, you're actually coming off as a very masculine energy. So there needs to be a balance here. So let's see what we can get. Those are just some intuitive messages that I was sensing. A desert rose is another crystal that's going to be very, very crucial for you guys. I have this one on my store as well. And this is like a rose, this is a crystal that is like for Taurus and Libra, because they are ruled by Venus. So again, that Venus energy for you guys. I also have it in a smaller version. It's going to be very crucial. And I feel like, these are ones that you can put, because we're talking about beauty and evolving, right? So, you know, you would be putting these in your, you'd be keeping them on you, right? Carrying them on you, but you could also put them in your closet, put them near your makeup, you know, anything that has to do with beauty, that has to do with enhancement. So we will be together someday. So somebody wants you to know that you will be with them someday. You will reunite with them someday, and that, you know, it was a case of bad timing, but it wasn't a case of bad timing. I think that that's what they, you know, chalked it up to be, but it really wasn't a case of bad timing. It was just, you were meant to meet, but you weren't meant to be together in that part, in that time that you met. So for some of you, you really feel like, if you feel like you know your soulmate or the one that you're meant to be with, and you're not in communication with this person, know that they think of you every single day, and that the two of you guys are going to be together in the future. For others of you, this may not be the case. Take only what resonates, or multiple readers, multiple readings. Especially when it comes to communication, you want to check your Mercury sign, guys, right? Don't just go off of your sun sign. Your moon, your rising, your Mercury, your Venus, your Mars are going to be a lot stronger, give you a lot more information. That's why I always say pick your favorite readers and watch a decent amount of your placements from your favorite readers, rather than watching a million videos from your sun sign, right? That's just going to make you confused, leave you more confused than before you had the reading. So I am lighting some sage here. I'm hearing if you work in a very masculine workplace, you know, saging when you get home will be very great. Help you be able to relax a little bit more, especially if you're having trouble sleeping, right? If you're not somebody that gets your nails done all the time, go get your nails done. I don't even care if you're a man, go and get your nails done. You know, you don't even have to do like a clear polish or anything like that. You can just go and get the basics done, get your feet, you know, especially if you're working a lot and you don't get pedicures. Pedicures are very important. So go get yourself a pedicure. It doesn't mean you have to put the polish on, but all of the work that's done is, you know, it's very mandatory, especially because we're on our feet every day. You know, our feet carry us. We have to take care of them. Okay. So we will be together someday. If you're thinking of reconciling with somebody, you're waiting to know when, I think this is somebody that's going to come towards you. I don't see, again, you're not supposed to be the emperor. Don't take this and run off and message them. You are the empress. Allow this person to come back to you. Even if you left them, you broke my heart. So some of you, you did leave them. Even though you broke my heart, we'll be together someday, because at the end of the day, nobody loves me the way that you loved me. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, the reason that they think you broke their heart is for a very petty reason, but realistically, it's kind of like you told them the truth about themselves, or you mirrored them and you subconsciously don't even know that you broke their heart, because it was just you projecting to them who they really were. And that was like, ouch. Some of you guys, this is a Taurus. Some of you guys, this could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, probably not a Scorpio, to be completely honest, actually. A Cancer, a Taurus. It could even be another Pisces here. You could be dealing with a Libra. I wanted to say Sagittarius as well here. But definitely the energy of, if it was a Scorpio, you double broke their heart, because they're usually the ones like that are mirrors to other people. So the fact that you were the mirror to them, like it was hard for them to understand. Two people who have completely different love languages will definitely need to get to know one another when coming together again, and learn the love language of the other one. And by putting in that work, putting in that attention, like, okay, I need a sip of my drink, 1 second. One thing people don't take in, okay, you are a Pisces, so you most likely wouldn't be too compatible with a fire sign, especially like just say an Aries, okay? That doesn't mean that you can't be with an Aries. It just means you're not compatible with them. It just means you're gonna have to put in work to be with them. So if you are head over heels in love with an Aries, just because they're an Aries does not, like, sometimes you could go with a sign that you're so opposite for, but they have placements in other areas of their life that it's just like, oh my God, this person is literally meant to be. They may have more placements than the sign that you're most likely to be, compatible with because of all of their other placements, right? So don't just take in your sun sign, take in the whole entire birth chart. Choose wisely. I see 3 people here. Some of you guys are going to have, again, a lot of attention is going to come. You're going to have a lot of options surrounding you. You're going to have a lot of people that are drawn to you, a lot of people that are interested in you. And I feel like a lot of this comes from this working on your feminine energy, taking care of yourself in a way that you hadn't before. So if I want to give you a personal example, I always did my makeup in like 5 minutes every single day, and I didn't rush. I enjoy the process, but I was always like, why does it never really look that good? And why does it look the same? And then I realized, like, I went on a website and I typed in like makeup 101, blah, blah, blah. And I found like 10 different skills. So that next morning I sat there, watched the videos and did those skills. And it took me about an hour, but when I tell you, I looked so good and I learned so many tips. And I was like so happy looking at myself all day. And yeah, that took an extra hour instead of my 5-minute normal makeup routine. But the way that I felt, that hour was completely worth it, right? So if you are waking up and rushing, don't rush. Because if you look good, you're gonna feel good, right? Give yourself that extra time and hype yourself up. If you have to wake up a little bit extra early, make sure you're playing your favorite songs. Make sure you're watching your favorite shows. Sometimes I literally sit there and I watch shows while I'm getting ready. But again, with this, it's also making what you don't like doing a little bit more pleasurable, right? Especially with readings, right? When I was like super big into watching other readers, I would always do it when I was doing something to make sure I was productive. Doing the dishes, listen to a reading. Doing the chores, listen to a reading. Any little thing that I had to do that I didn't want to do, I listened to a reading so that I wouldn't be focused on doing what I hate, but I would be focused on the reading instead. And I would be looking forward to those things because I'd be like, oh, it's my time to listen to a reading. So that alone is going to help a lot of you guys. So 3, okay. I am going to pull 3 then, because Spirit is saying that's it. 3, I'm going to give you some more intuitive messages that I am getting, but I'm going to pull 3 from each of these decks, and I will pull the bottom deck. So we have, I never meant to hurt you. So somebody who never meant to hurt you is coming back, has hopes to be together with you again. And I'm almost hearing they want you to be careful with what you do with other people, like not to get engaged, not to have children, because they're coming back for you. That's what I'm hearing here. So let's see. Let's do these. So I'm getting the letter J, the letter A, I'm getting the letter R, E, and G. So those could be initials, first or last name of your person here. Oh my God. I don't know if you're gonna see it. I just did a painting that I'm gonna be selling because okay, so I just did a painting that I'm going to be selling on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. We do messages every single day. I do readings there. I do live readings also. I do free questions. I do like a live where I answer like 15 free questions from 15 different people. I also do giveaways every single Friday over there. It's a lot more fun on Instagram, to be completely honest. I actually prefer being over there. And it's a better chance for us to connect one-on-one. But my guides guided me to start selling artwork. So every single week I will be selling one piece of art, and I will be explaining what the piece of art is for, what it's supposed to enhance in your life by having it in your life. And I've had this dream of doing this for months. I think I have to show you guys because it's so crazy. And they're all imperfectly perfect pieces of art. Like that is the whole thing with this. And I've had this dream of doing this. Like an actual dream. Like my guides actually came to me multiple times to start selling my art, to auction them off, these pieces off to you guys. And finally, yesterday I did it. And it's interesting that I'm saying pink, pink, pink because I chose 2 colors, but the one of the colors was pink, and I did 3 different shades of pink. It's so bright in here. You're not gonna be, wow, you can't even see the, okay, see, you can see the colors a little bit more. Look at that. So this is the first piece. If you want to go on my Instagram, you may be able to see it. It really depends when I post this video, because I'm only going to have the auctions up for 48 hours because it's really like whoever sees it and wants it the most is going to get it. But this one is my first one, and it just speaks to me so much. So again, this could be what you're going to do is tap into your creativity, right, with your feminine energy. Buy yourself flowers. Send yourself flowers. Date yourself. Treat yourself the way you would want the love of your life to treat you, right? Rose petals in the bed, rose petals in the bath. Get that expensive shower gel. Get that expensive shampoo. This is the month to pamper yourself, okay? Let's see. We have don't stop. Some of you, there's something that you're wanting to give up on, there's something that you're about to give up on, but you are really close to seeing success, seeing an achievement, being rewarded for all of your hard work. So don't stop, you're on a roll and things are gonna get a lot better. So just keep on going here. And we have helpful people. So you have people that are coming into your life around this time, again, because your energy, your aura is gonna be heightened, you're gonna be attracting 10 times better people that are gonna be able to get you where you want. Right? They say don't ask for advice of those who you wouldn't want the life of. You're gonna have people that are gonna come into your life and be your friends, be your mentors that are going to provide inspiration, provide push, provide motivation, and provide drive in your life. And the last card here we have is within the next few weeks. So expect some serious changes in your life in the next few weeks. I feel like you guys are definitely going to be evolving. Some of you guys are meant to be tarot readers. Others of you guys are meant to be, I'm hearing clothing designers. You're meant to have nails, like again, beauty, right? Pink, something that pink would be a really good thing. You know, the Chinese zodiac, look at your animal and the information. They'll give you even like what direction, you know, what is your lucky direction? So you guys really need to go and research that. That'll be amazing. And then in the near future, so in the near future and within the next few weeks, so you don't stop, you really have success coming in. And a lot of the times when you feel like you're about to quit, I feel like I look orange. I'm really like, the lighting is kind of like really weird right now, so I don't know. Anyways, so something is coming for you, and it's coming for you quicker than you would expect. This could be love, this could be financial abundance, this could be a new career change, this could even be a move here, but you have to hold on. And I feel like when things are really close, that's when you get tested the most, right? The bigger the thing is that you're wanting to succeed in, that you're wanting to achieve, the harder the the blockages are going to be. So let's see. I'm gonna do two more decks. Divine timing, yeah. We can never manipulate time. You can only work with it. Start working hand in hand with your divine timing. Divine timing, to know what is your divine timing, is to follow your intuition. It's to follow what makes you happy in the moment and what you're able to access in the moment, or what you believe you can access in that moment. Become the magician, right? Start creating mood boards. Start manifesting. Be careful the words that you say, right? If you want to say something negative, don't not say it, but say the complete opposite out loud, not in your head, out loud. Why did I do that? I suck. I am so amazing, even though I did that. You know what I mean? What's something else you could say? I can't even say this one because I just pay for that. You know, the word would be, starts with an A, ends with a D. Not gonna say that because it just hurts my soul. But instead of saying that you could never pay for something, say I could get 10 of these, right? I'm so happy to be in a position where I could buy 10 of these right now if I wanted to. I'm so grateful for that. Really work on doing that, and I'm telling you, it's gonna really help. You can even make your own mantras. Another thing I was called to do actually was to make my own mantras for you guys. So if that is something that you're interested in, I would probably make them like 15 minutes. You'd be doing them while you are either working out or while you are getting ready. If you're interested in that, leave me a link in the description box below, or a comment in the comment section. Also, I will have one comment. I will not be commenting anymore because there are fake people going around, and I don't want anybody. Know that you can only book a reading through this, okay? I do not have WhatsApp. I only have a website. You can book it through the description box on YouTube. you can book it through my description box on Instagram. I will never reach out to you for a reading. You will only be able to reach out to me for a reading. If a new Instagram follows you, don't trust it. If you get a message from somebody on YouTube, like a comment, I'm not commenting anymore. The only comment I will do will be one that is pinned, and you will see it because it will be at the top of the comment section, and it will have all of my links for personal readings, Instagram, TikTok, and all of that. So I just want to, I'm going to have to keep on saying that, or I'm going to have to turn off the comments. Secret lover. Ooh, somebody is secretly, oh my gosh. Ooh, interesting. Somebody is like obsessing over your smell, your hair, luscious locks, luscious lips. Oh my God. Seductive eyes. Oh wow. You are very, very, you may work in like an office setting or something, but I see you wearing something very professional, very classy, but underneath it you have like very, very sexy lingerie, and somebody can see. So if you're a woman, somebody can see, like maybe you bend down and they can just see a little bit of your silk bra or a little bit of your lace bra. If you have an office fantasy, I hope that person or you is not married, because I see that there's going to be something very tempting, and some of you guys may end up, being intimate with your office like crush, or the person you fantasize about. If you're fantasizing about somebody a lot right now, thinking about them a lot, it's because they are thinking of you so much as well. Yeah. And if you're a man, I just see like the shape of your butt or the imprint of your you-know-what. This person's seen it, and this person it just takes their imagination to a whole nother level, right? That's the thing of mystery and seductiveness. It's not about showing off all of your features, but covering your features and having them hug your body so people imagine what you look like underneath without even actually fully being able to see it. Right? There's a book called The Art of Seduction. Some of you guys may very well benefit from purchasing that book. Purchase books on feminism as well, and being, just tapping into your divine feminine. Protected by love. If you do book a personal reading, one of your questions should be, I'm just recommending it. How can I tap into my divine energy? How can I be, at the most aligned with my divine feminine energy? Something along the lines of that, because some of you guys, it's something just so simple that maybe you used to do or you never thought of doing, that's really going to help amplify that energy. Protected by love. Your partner will be protective of you, feeling an obligation to take care of you. Just be sure it is not possessiveness. So some of you guys here, you have a partner who is going to start leveling up. Some of you guys, I see somebody deciding that you're the one that they want to be with. Like once this person makes that decision in their mind, the way that they see you is going to be a lot different. And I did just see the word in my thing and it was shaking. Clingy. So somebody of you, their person's just going to have a light bulb moment and they're going to become a little bit more clingy. And they're thinking that they're coming off as protective of you, but it could definitely be possessive, especially if you are dealing with a Taurus. And it is because I'm hearing, how can you blame me? How can you blame me? They just know that they want you forever, and they just want to make sure that you don't look in the other direction of another person, right? This is somebody who would get annoyed, maybe even show how upset they are if they catch somebody checking you out. Make sure you're not a prized possession. We have social expectations. Keeping up with make sure you're not arm candy to someone, right? Keeping up with the outward appearance but inwardly wasting away is not fair to you or your partner. Learn to let go. Learn to let go. So some of you guys are going to be letting go of a relationship because of the fact that it's not as good as it looks on the outside, and maybe you're in the public eye. Some people who like the craziest is when people start like YouTube channels together and then they break up, and it's like, who's going to get the channel? All this nonsense. So for some of you guys, it's like that if you're thinking of doing that with your partner, make sure you have lawyers involved in contracts, no matter how much you are in love with this person, because you know, you don't want to end up staying with somebody because you're dependent on them or dependent on something that you build together that you may not have, you know, complete access to if you were to relieve that connection here. But either way, soulmates are coming. So if you are leaving somebody, know that it is for your highest good, even though it may break your heart in the moment. It is, yeah, bottom of the deck, new love. It is so that you can attract new love. And I'm hearing Enchanted. I'm hearing Ella Enchanted. Did you know that the guy in Ella Enchanted, or not Ella Enchanted, maybe you need to watch that because that's not what I was trying to say. But maybe you need to watch that movie. But what's the one? Enchanted? Is it Enchanted? Now I have to look it up. I think it is Enchanted with the redhead. I love redheads. They're so beautiful. Enchanted. Why is it not working? Okay, one sec. Yeah, it is Enchanted. Did you know that the guy from Enchanted is the guy from Grey's Anatomy, is Derek from Grey's Anatomy? I was so, like, I was crying when I realized that. I couldn't even believe it. Okay. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. I'm telling you, if you've been in a relationship with somebody, they have come to that decision that you're the one that they want. They want you. And I'm hearing everybody knew it except for them. So maybe they're like family-wise, to be completely honest, it's not really friends, it's more like family. Like their mom met you and knew that's the one that, either they knew that's the one that my son or my daughter is gonna be with, or they wanted it so bad. Like you're the first person that they brought around their family and their friends, and their family and their friends were like, yes, this one is a keeper. I don't know what kind of red flags you were, you know, avoiding, you know, or sorry, you weren't paying attention to before, what kind of like, you know, blockages you had, but you finally got a good one. Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up. We have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So for some of you, I actually pulled this card reversed. So for some of you, this is like saying, if you have feelings for somebody, this is the time. Don't express your feelings to them because I said this person needs to come to you, but start putting out little pointers, little hints, right? But in a very feminine way. There is this thing in this book that I'm reading, and it was about how to attract the opposite sex while staying in your feminine energy. So you pick so that he thinks he courted you, but really you planned the whole thing. So you walk past a guy and you drop something. Of course, you decided that you wanted him, but in case he was shy, you wanted to do something to have him approach you. You drop something. Of course, if he's already wanting to approach you, he's gonna grab it real quickly and pass it to you. Oh, thank you. Smile, that'll show your interest. Maybe continue to walk away or even start a conversation. But if you walk away, I guarantee he will start a conversation. She will start a conversation. So, you know, what is the word? Reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. There's so many things, so many tips and tricks that you can learn. But yeah, so I definitely feel like for some of you, there's somebody that you have feelings for, they have feelings for you, you both don't know it, and you have no idea that once both of you guys express these feelings, you're gonna realize that you're eventually gonna realize that this is someone you're going to marry. Like again, some of you honeymoon, some of you guys really do know who you're going to marry already. And for some of you, I'm seeing high school yearbook. So this is somebody that you may recognize them, but you might have never even talked to them, or they could have been a friend of somebody you knew, but they weren't directly your friend. You didn't directly have much communication with them, or if any. You may even see them in your yearbook and not recognize them at all. So some of you, it's somebody that you went to high school with that you may end up meeting in another, like I live in Toronto, and you know, whenever people here go to Cuba, they end up meeting like 20 people that live in Toronto that were also in Cuba, you know, so it's like it could be one of those things where you meet them traveling and it turns out they actually live in the same place that you live. Okay, let your friends help you, ask for and accept help from others. And I'm also seeing with let your friends help you, if you have a date, ask your friends to help you get ready, because again, if you have those blockages, you may choose something to wear, put yourself together in a way where you may think you're saying one thing, but you're actually saying another thing. So even if you want to pick 3 outfits and have your friends judge them for you, but the better thing would be to have a trusted friend, prep you, get you ready, get you together, right? I'm seeing some of you have a group of 3 friends, others of you it's just 1 friend, others of you it's just going to be like a sibling or an aunt, somebody that you really inspire, their fashion, so their style. So we have separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So for some of you, you are going to be having some sort of separation. I do feel like if you are having a separation, you are going to come back together with this person later on in life, but you are kind of meant to do your own thing as of right now. And others of you, you're going to just be getting the courage to separate from somebody that you know is no longer serving you, because you are going to be working on tapping into your divine and feminine. And through tapping into your divine feminine, you are going to realize all the ways that you've been treated wrong and how much you deserve more. So, and if you are settling for less, know that you did that all in your past life. And you are going to continue to attract the same types of people until you realize your worth and you stand up for yourself and you enter into that Queen of Swords energy, right? It doesn't matter if they went through this and that as a child and that's why they're treating you a certain way. They can go to a therapist. They don't need to treat you a certain way because of what they've been through, right? You can't allow people to dump their problems on you anymore. So, I thought this was going to be a 15-minute reading, but a lot of stuff came up and this was very intense. But if you enjoyed this reading, let me know in the description box, let me know, leave a comment, a like, a share. Personal readings are in the description box below. If you're interested in learning about manifestation, the law of attraction, follow my personal Instagram. I'm waiting till retrograde's over, so 1 more week, but I already have a couple videos out. I have 3 ways to manifest your ultimate desire, 2 videos about that, and then I also have a video showing you how I first manifested money and how it helped me to realize like I can manifest anything I wanted. So there's going to be a bunch of other stories, a bunch of other tips that are going to be coming out once retrograde is done, but just go to my Instagram, my reel section, and you will find those videos. So that is what I have for you guys. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Take care, my loves. Bye.